And if you could just kind of give us a little bit of background of who you are, man. Where are you from, and how'd you get into this side of things?
Gosh, so when I was in high school, it was at Jupiter Christian School
Yeah,
locally and I was in the same class with my best friend, who is now the other co-founder.
yeah,
And he got into hormone replacement therapy because there was another clinic, and the owners also had their kids at Jupiter Christian.
yeah.
One way or the other, Matt got hired there, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! I want to work in this industry. Can you get me in?" And I followed up like 10 times a week with him.
So you started in high school to get into this.
Well, where we made the connections.
Yeah,
So
where you make
this was
connection.
sorry. So this was later on when Matt graduated college, and we still had our connect. Jupiter Christian's a small community,
Right.
and then Matt got hired by one of the guys. He was like a heavily involved in the school.
Yeah.
Also owned the clinic, and that's how Matt got hired. And then I eventually got in there too with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we got into the industry. It was, and I started. Gosh, man, I did testosterone in college,
Yeah.
not the right way,
Yeah.
but I struggled with weight my whole life.
Yeah.
Always struggled with weight, and when doing it the wrong way, I was like, "This is still awesome." But then that's why when I heard of this opportunity, I was trying to get my foot in the door
Right.
of learning the industry.
Yeah. So, I mean, walk us through your upbringing. Like, did you come from a family that was entrepreneurial?
Not at all.
No?
No, he tried to be. So my dad's goal, he was born on a small island in Portugal,
Yeah.
Madeira Island, and he moved to Brazil when he was 14 and eventually made his way to the US in
Yeah.
Massachusetts. And then he figured out how to get my mom over there
Yeah.
and eventually worked his way to. I was born in Massachusetts. Then we moved to Venezuela for a year. He didn't like that.
Maduro.
Good call.
Right. Like,
Good.
yeah.
That was a good call. Probably an easy call. And then a year later, we got to Jupiter.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, he was
ever
not.
since then you've been here, planted here.
Yeah, and then he was not entrepreneurial. Was very scared to pull the trigger. He was going to start a business in Venezuela. It was easy to make money in Venezuela back when
Back in the day.
he was there.
Yeah.
A lot of Portuguese,
Yeah.
a lot of people were moving to Venezuela to make money.
Right.
Because it wasn't easy, obviously, on an island or in Europe in general, like it was in that area of South America.
Right.
But he didn't want to pull the trigger. Then he was going to open up a business in Jupiter. He just never did it.
Yeah.
Just never did it. And
So what made you get into it, man? Like what made you get in, not just the industry that you're in, but like,
mom,
entrepreneurship it's tough business to be in, man.
My mom worked 2 jobs. And then I guess I saw my dad never pull the trigger, and I did not want to be poor. I didn't want to struggle.
Yeah.
And I was determined to take a different path.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're living the American dream, you know. We're going to get into it a little bit more, but I mean, you have a successful business, man, and the products they're great products from what I can see. You know, I researched and I watch your videos and I see the results that people are getting, and they're getting some amazing results, right?
Right.
You're changing people's lives. The reason that we wanted to start this podcast, as we talked about on our first episode, is to connect people, to help change lives, to build their dream, to build their vision.
Yep.
We were talking about America is the greatest country in the world. I mean, capitalism is. I mean, we wouldn't be here today without capitalism, right? And so the American dream, I feel like, is coming here, having an idea, and putting that idea to paper, and then creating the service off of that, and getting financial means from that idea. So I mean, it's an amazing thing, but you're changing people's lives, and I think it's an awesome thing, man, what you're doing. So